Want a beanie that's warm, quick to make, and looks like it came straight from a boutique? This cozy herringbone beanie has you covered for the winter and fall. Hey guys, I'm T, maker of 600 plus patterns and tutorials. Welcome back to the channel. Today's project is a slightly slouchy, super comfortable beanie with a folded ribbed brim. It's modern, it's stretchy, and it's the kind of piece that people won't believe you crocheted yourself. If you're new here, I share modern crochet tutorials every Wednesday and Sunday, so tap the bell, subscribe, and tell a friend. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up or 2 thumbs down if you don't. Either way, it helps keep these tutorials free. Any category 4 yarn will work beautifully. I used about 85 grams or 190 yards with a 5.5mm hook. Pattern link below. Use code TCDDIY for a discount on orders over $9.99. Stay tuned to the end for this week's pattern giveaway. We'll be using 6 stitches. Pause here to check them out. This tutorial is written for one size, but don't worry, it's stretchy and I'll show you how to adjust it so it fits just right. Now without further ado, let's crochet your new favorite beanie. We're starting this beanie with the body worked flat in rows of herringbone double crochet or HBDC. Watch how the stitch creates that gorgeous diagonal texture. It looks knit but works up so much faster. To begin, we're all going to grab our category 4 yarn and make a slip knot. Then grab our 5.5mm hook and start by making a chain 30. That's 9.5 inches for a slightly slouchy fit, or make 8.5 if you prefer a more snug fit. This chain is going to set the beanie height, not the circumference, and we're going to build that width as we go. And since the body of my beanie is already done, we're going to be doing a small sample size together. Now here's one of my favorite tricks for professional looking edges. Place 1/2 double crochet at the start and at the end of every row. You see how it frames the herringbone stitch? It keeps both edges perfectly straight, which makes seaming a breeze later. Now let me show you the rhythm of the beanie. It's super simple. Start with a chain 2. Into the 3rd chain from our hook, start with a 1/2 double crochet, yarn over. Into that 3rd chain from our hook, insert, pull through. To get 3 loops on our hook, then yarn over, pull through 3, then work herringbone double crochets all the way across, ending with a 1/2 double crochet. Yarn over, into that next chain, pull through to get 3 loops on our hook. We're going to pull the first loop underneath the 2nd loop, leaving us with 2 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Once more, yarn over. Into that next chain, insert, yarn over, pull through just the chain to get 3 loops on our hook. We're going to bring that first loop underneath the 2nd loop, leaving us with 2 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Into that last chain, all we're going to do is 1/2 double crochet. We should still have the same amount of stitches as chains made. Now for a repeat, chain 2, that's our turning chain, flip. Start with 1/2 double. Then herringbone double crochets back across, ending with 1/2 double crochet. Now we'll work one more row just to see the pattern forming. Now we see that diagonal texture already. That is the herringbone magic. We're going to keep going until our panel can wrap snugly around our head. Mine measures about 40 rows. That's 17.5 inches or 44 centimeters long, and that can stretch around my 21-inch head. The herringbone stitch does have some built-in stretch, so aim for a close fit and it'll relax perfectly as you wear it. Once when you hit that length, we'll seam the short ends together, forming that beanie tube. Alrighty, our panel is ready. Now we're seaming it into a tube and closing the crown. First, fold your panel in half so that the short edges meet. Now you'll see how I'm lining up the rows. We're using a single crochet seam to join these edges. Now watch closely. We're going to insert our hook through the first stitch on both edges. This is my first stitch. Within this panel, insert. First stitch within this panel, insert. Now yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and single crochet. That's it. Now repeat this stitch all the way down. Once more, next stitch into the back, and single crochet. Look at that, we've got that tube and it's already starting to look like a hat. So what we're going to do is chain one. Now it's going to be time for the crown closure. This is where it really starts to come together. We're going to pull through about 18 inches and thread it into your tapestry needle. Find your first side row. Find that top loop and weave your needle through, up that next side row, catch that next side row, and then bring it up that next side row. See how I'm weaving in through each row? If you miss one, it might be a little gappy, so take your time here. It's totally worth it, I promise. Once we have made our way all the way around, we're going to pull that tail end nice and tight to cinch that opening closed. Then we're going to give it 2 or 3 extra passes across the top just to lock it into place. Now these passes don't need to be anything specific, we just want it to be secure. Then we're going to weave in our ends and then we're going to be all done. I like to just weave my tapestry needle back down the seam just to keep it nice and clean, then cut. Body the beanie, seamed and cinched. Now it's time to add that folded brim. This is what's going to give it that boutique finish, so let me show you. First, we're going to be cleaning up the opening. We're going to make sure the seam is now along the inside and insert your hook anywhere along the bottom edge. I like to do it by the seam. We're going to chain one and we're going to alternate between 1 to 2 single crochets in through every side row. This is my first. Find that top loop. Start with 1 single crochet. This is my next side row. Find that top loop. Insert with 2 single crochets. We're working these singles all the way around. This is going to help us create a neat, even foundation for the ribbing. But one tip, we do need to end on an even number. If we end on an odd, just pop 1 extra single crochet into that last side row. Then we're ready to do our slip stitch join. Into that chain that we made when we first start out the single crochet row, pull through everything. Now we're ready to start the brim. For the ribbing, we're working rows of double crochets in the back loops only. This is going to create those classic versatile ridges. I'm going to start by chaining 3 inches or 8 centimeters, and that's about 12 chains just so the brim can fold over nicely. With our chain, we're going to chain 3. That's our turning chain. Into the 4th chain from our hook, insert with a double crochet. Yarn over, into the 4th chain, pull through to get 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Once more, yarn over, into that next chain, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then continue working with 1 double crochet into every chain. Now here's the key. Once when we reach the base, we're going to slip stitch into that 2nd stitch along that single crochet round. We're going to count 1, count 2. Into that 2nd, slip stitch into there. This anchors your ribbing row into the beanie. We're going to then work our way up to the following row, and that's going to be slip stitching up the next 2 stitches into the base. That basically counts as our turning chain. There's that next stitch, then the following. None of those slip stitches count as a stitch, and flip our work. Now work back loop double crochets back down into the top of the last stitch from our previous row, not working into any of those slip stitches. We're going to do our back loop doubles, so yarn over. Into that first stitch, we're going to insert our hook in through that back loop or the loop that's furthest away from us. Insert, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over. Next stitch is back loop with a back loop double crochet. Now since we're just working 1 back loop double crochet into every stitch, each of these rows should have the same amount of stitches as the chains that we made. Now watch this rhythm. It's really simple once when you get it. Back loop doubles up, slip stitch into the 2nd stitch into the base. Slip stitch up the next 2, That's our turning chain and back loop double back down. That's one ribbing section done. Now repeat this all the way around the opening. You'll see those beautiful versatile ridges forming as you go, and keep working until we have a full circle. When we reach that start point, we're going to seam that last ribbing row to the first using the same single crochet seam. We're ready to seam up the brim. We're using the same single crochet seam that we did for the body. We already know how to do this, so let's dive right on in. We're going to make sure that our work is flipped right side out. Then our same single crochet seam. Then once when the brim is flipped up, as you're going to wear it, the seam is going to be on the inside. And see how seamless that looks? Fasten off, weave in your ends, and fold that brim up. That is it, your cozy herringbone beanie. And there you have it, your very own cozy herringbone beanie. I absolutely love how this turned out, and I can't wait to see yours. Now I want to hear from you. What colors are you making your beanie in? Enter this week's pattern giveaway for our cozy hoodie shrug and our polished collared vest by telling us how many houseplants you have. We currently have 3. If you love this tutorial, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a pattern. We drop fresh crochet tutorials every Sunday and Wednesday. And you want more? Find us on Instagram and TikTok at TCDDIY for behind the scenes content, pattern sneak peeks, and daily crochet inspiration. And if you're looking for written patterns, check out the Etsy shop. Links in the description. Thanks so much for crocheting with us today. Happy hooking, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!